All right, welcome everyone to week 2 of CoNDOR XIV. My name is TicTacFo. I'll be your commentator for this Obsidian Division matchup between DLKurosh and RJRI. Week 2, very exciting. We're starting to see some movement in all the divisions. And this should be a pretty great match. We have Kurosh with a record of 5-1. Best win 744, average 831. And RJRI with a 6-0 record. Best win 944, average 1256. Don't let that average win deceive you. What that kind of tells you is that their opponents may have gone down a few times in their races. So we enact the slow play procedures, and I'll give you a slower win, but a win is a win. So it should be a close one here. Looks like we got the seed delivered. And we'll get this first race underway, just like every other week. Pretty near every other tournament for CoNDOR. It's a match of 3. I think the only time it's not a match of 3 and when it's a best of 3 is like in the playoffs and finals and such. A regular season, here we go. They're both playing Coda. All right. Very good. And yeah, I was just making sure I'm not like mirroring one person just with a delay. They have very similar movements. All right, 1-1 had a torch. I'll recapture RJ. Whoops, sorry. So it fits the screen again, and we'll keep this one going. All right. Trapdoor for Kurosh. DLK. We'll see what nickname I'd stick with. Into 1-3. Well, RJ found a potion on 1-2. Yeah, Coda picking up gold. Yeah, what is this nightmare? Coda fever dream. Red chest near the exit on 1-3. See if we can grab something in there. Gotta get around these awkward traps. This is like the tiniest room and half of it's filled with traps. It's just some ham. Bring it down to the conga fight. Zone 1 boss. And we do have a bomb to get into phase 2. Looks like we're setting up for that. RJ taking out the red dragon before the trapdoor, perhaps. Takes care of the skeleton with the trapdoor. I like that. Flawless victory for DLK. We checking a chest here as they threw their dagger away. It's a glass staff. 4 damage lasers. Not terrible, just don't get hit. Which is pretty manageable in Zone 2. Zone 3 is when it starts to get a little more stressful. Bad teleport here for RJ. I think it's the same teleport for DLK. They just threw their dagger, or RJ decided to keep it. And I imagine they'll have to go for the weapon as well. They're not going to, though. They're going to risk the bomb, or the purple chest, and get a bomb charm. So kind of a big brain play there. Hoping for a high roll. They did find some glasses right away on 2-1. So they do have 2 damage now, which is very helpful. A lot of times bringing a base dagger to Zone 2, Zone 3 is just rough because you're not doing the damage output. But the glasses will help. Meanwhile, DLK has found the throw charm, a protection charm, a brighter torch, and has 11 bombs. Into your Zone 2 boss, it's Fortissimo. RJ collecting a bunch of bombs here too. And somehow we decided that wasn't a red dragon? Okay. Or did that dragon just not pull up a fireball? That was scary going in that hallway. They just timed it right. Another glass weapon in your black chest. It's glass longsword. And obsidian shovel right away on 3-1. RJ's gonna skip the arena. Not liking the weapon in there. Didn't want the throw charm. But trailing behind here, I imagine they'll go for a weapon again. Or a weapon this time in the black chest. We'll see though. They could risk the ring or spell again. Hope their opponent breaks their glass and it doesn't go down. They're more visible sunglasses, yeah. It's interesting. There's heavy plate on 3-3 for DLK. We are gonna kill for it. But we're still on that glass weapon, and RJ did go for the purple chest and found earth tomes, so like, ew. They're gonna switch to a rapier now though, so 2-3 rapier. This is not terrible, and there's the glass weapon broken for DLK. And this is what RJ needed for a catch-up, as you see a big retreat here for DLK, but they find another glass weapon on the level. It's the rapier. They also have a ring of might now, so doing a heck ton of damage. Not dino damage yet. Very close. Shovel upgrade for RJ on 3-2, and straight up the middle on deep blues for DLK. They'll be in the zone 4, and they do have the monocle, so finding a onyx cat in the black chest. Now, onyx usually doesn't work too well with the cat, but +1 damage with the ring. And if you do stay put, your next attack's just going to be super strong, so it's not terrible. And it won't break. Very well handled 4-1 for DLK, and RJ in that heavy plate shop. Starting to fall a little bit behind now. That was a big spider, and those are big bombs. 10 big bombs. There's one of them. And they'll be into 4-3 now, getting quite far ahead of RJ, who's been a bit stuck in this zone 3. Still at half a heart, no healing, does have the potion. They'll be into deep blues, just as DLK is into core riff. We can big bomb or throw. We could throw here. Just gonna big bomb. I think that's fair enough, yeah. Okay, 3 bombs for core riff, and they will be into zone 5. On 1 heart, still has the ham. I would consider eating that. Because, you know, you can take a hit with the heavy plate, but when you're taking a hit, it's usually because you don't mean to. And that leaves you exposed to the kill shot, but there's the ham eat on the stairs. Stair snack. And RJ is going to pop their potion there. On 4-2. We'll pick up the ring of peace though. And you murdered the shopkeep, DLK, so nothing's in there. But good check though. That's the food shop right there. We saw the pawnbroker earlier. Looks like we just want to finish out the seed. Seems like a good plan. Big advantage here. You don't want to have your opponent catch up and put some pressure on you. Here's Dead Ringer. Here's your final boss before the Necrodancer. It's left side spawn. We are going to set up some lures. Ooh, I was thinking maybe... Does Onyx work on Dead Ringer? I feel like it does. I feel like I've done Onyx on Dead Ringer. doesn't matter. Here we go. Into the Necrodancer fight. RJ looking for some health in the red chest. Finds the Nazar Charm. Works anywhere you'd expect it to work. Fair enough. Necrodancer fight for DLK. Looking pretty healthy here. Dorian with the long sword. That's arguably the worst sword for Dorian. It's my least favorite weapon for Dorian. But looks like we'll be fine. Working through the confusion, and DLK is going to get the first loot of the match. 9-10 race time. GG's. Yes, welcome, Flannel and Wandering. Good to see you. Hope you're all enjoying your time. Speaking of time, it's the next race time. Here we go. Race number 2. Coda remains. Yo, there's a freeze spell on 1-1. DLK is gonna see that after these bombs. Yeah, just gonna reset and go get it, and then maybe go get those bombs. This is a match of 3, Petropolis. So we'll get 3 races. Winner gets a point added to their record, essentially, or they get, winning record going, and then based off the end of the week and where people's records lie, they will be adjusted per division. So if we look at the stats here, load them up. DLK started in Titanium, went 5-1, so they bumped up to Obsidian. And RJ started in Gold Division, went 6-0, so they bumped up to Obsidian. For week 2. Not a terrible blood shop. Infernal Torch, Obsidian Staff, and of course the Blood Drum. And looks like DLK is going to get a early luck charm, bit of a milk here. And we'll be moving through 1-3. Nice freeze there for RJ. Just not letting that Minotaur get away from him. And then we'll both be on the Coral Riff. We can go up for the bomb. DLK should freeze here, is what should happen. But they're just going to line up the drums, get the kill in. And thanks to Synchrony, the enemy attacks are synced. Or seated, so both racers knowing that the drums are coming down. I don't know how closely you're screen watching your opponent, but I've seen it already once or twice this season of an opponent screen watching to see where like a teleport was going, especially in the blood shop kill, which is interesting. A new thing to look out for this season. There's an arena at the 2-2 exit. It's got the fireball spell in it. That's the Wombo combo. Freeze and fire. RJ not gonna go for it. Wasn't feeling the fire. And a glass rapier swap for DLK. RJ sees it but doesn't want it. DLK will be into Conga first. RJ taking a hit there at the 2-3 exit, but they'll be in. Flawless victory for DLK, checking the purple chest. Gonna get a shield spell. Now we gotta make a choice here. Yeah, I think freeze is good. Freeze is like a more defensive spell. But we like it because it keeps you alive. It makes a lot of boss fights pretty standard and simple. Transmute chop here. We're gonna get a ring, a Maddock, and a ring of regen. That's what we needed there for DLK. He was down to 1 heart here. Freeze would be good at this exit. Ring of regen for RJ as well. And they'll be digging towards the exit, which DLK just got into. And we can take those hits at the exit now for RJ, the ring of regen. DLK cannot take a hit here. That would be their weapon gone. If they are into deep blues or zone 3 boss, we can go straight up the middle on this one. You saw the pawns were moving inside towards the middle. That means you're safe. And they do see a titanium broadsword in the black chest, but they're gonna stay on the glass. Bit of a risk. Staff in zone 4 is also a bit of a risk. So we'll see how this goes. But with Synchrony's new characters, one of them being Suzu, everyone should be experts at zone 4 staff strats, I imagine now. Also, Suzu is the side character this season. Can catch Suzu races all season. Shrine of Feast. I still think it's a soup. Shrine of Soup. A Salmagundi Shrine. Oh, RJ taking a bunch of hits here. Yeah, there's going to be a freeze and a shield. And we need to get out of this. Oh, we are trapped by Blade Masters. Oh, no. That's going to be RJ down. Well, DLK gets into the death metal fight. Very easy kill here. I imagine we're going to see a weapon swap. Yeah, I mean, it's Onyx Longsword, but that's fine. We'll take it. Onyx is one of the new weapon types in Synchrony, and it's good for snaggy weapons because after you deal damage, your next attack will deal infinite damage. So for a weapon like the longsword, it's not terrible. Then of course we find a glass shop, so it's fine. We just gotta survive this one now. There's a very nice safety shop on 5-3. Get the Squaga suit and a Crown of Thorns for even more healing generation. Well, RJ is taking on Core Riff again. No one wants to use their free spell on Core Riff. Global warming and such doesn't work anymore. Here's Dead Ringer. We have the Blood Drum for an easy kill. It's a left side spawn. Looks like we're setting up for a freeze Blood Drum. Or just a Blood Drum. Yeah, it works too. But our shovel. See, there's a good Onyx kill for DLK. Hit the dragon and then through the dragon to take out Dead Ringer. Very nice. I would like to see more of that, to be honest. More Onyx takes. It's just like there's faster things than Onyx. But it is cool to see. Very nice lures from DLK on this one. Oh, missing that last one. I had to say something. There you are. Loot number 2. Going to DLK. GG's. And RJ was keeping pace there, but just got caught up at this exit. Oh, there's Ham over there too, but you can't go back for that. Yeah, and then just squared up here. You got the Lich confusing him back into the square. Ugh. Rough death. All right, this will be the final race of this match. DLK already claiming victory, but that next loot is still very important. That point can go a long way to help out your standing. All right, countdown's on. Here we go. Early stack of bombs, not bad. And an Onyx Dagger. Very interesting. Another stack of bombs, too. All right. This seed about to pop off. DLK had to back off there from the Minotaur charge with those monkeys coming in, but was set up for the Onyx kill. RJ having to do the same. But into 1-2. Red chest here, it's a holster. Both racers taking similar routing here. I'm gonna find the same stuff. Here's a Leprechaun Smash for DLK. RJ in a very similar spot. Got a little more of a milk out of theirs. And here's a very nice shrine on 1-3. It's that Shrine of Blood, which if you blow it up, you get a Ring of Regen, which is super strong. Another stack of bombs? Sure. I like having 10 bombs by the time I'm into zone 2. There's a base cutlass. You don't really want that. DLK is gonna take a trapdoor down into Conga, your zone 1 boss. Grabbing a circlet out of that barrel, which RJ's gonna miss, but not missing too much. There's a nice Onyx setup there, and we'll probably bomb to get into phase 2. We don't gotta be stingy with our bombs on this one. Flawless victory for DLK. And they can check black here. Sydney longsword. Okay, nothing oh no! RJ getting hit there. The ghost altering Conga's movement. So they will not get the flawless, but not missing out on too much. So that's good. They do find a glass shop. DLK found it as well. Both of them getting the shovel and armor. Ooh, but RJ's gonna find a monster shopkeep that DLK may miss. It's got chainmail in it. It's like about all it's really going for it there. You got the Madoc and a base longsword. It's like, no thanks. Well, this is a very good food shop though on 2-2 for DLK. Ham and 2 heart containers. See all the hearts. RJ's gonna see that as well. I'd imagine. Yep, right there. They went straight for it. Both of them using a bomb. They could have did the dagger. I guess it's fine. Like I said, we got a billion bombs. Literally a billion. You can really think of this dagger as just like a frost dagger that doesn't freeze enemies. Essentially, if you're attacking twice. And maybe that could get you in trouble. Don't think of it like that. Think of it as, as an Onyx dagger. Flawless Victory for DLK on Death Metal. That'll be a shield spell. I'll find a Shriner on 3-1. They bomb for a Ring of War so they can hit the Shrine of Darkness and get back on that Ring of Regen. Very good job. They're going to swap to the Quartz Armor. I think that's a very smart swap. You got 9 hearts, regen, and a potion now, so you can get hit like 19 times before you die. And all that comes back. RJ is going to stay on the chainmail. They'll be on to 3-2. They'll find that potion. And once again, we'll be trailing DLK into Zone 4. Oh, danger. Yeah, that's our shovel gone for RJ, but into 3-3 as DLK is cleaning up Fortissimo. Look like they got the Flawless there. That's fine, they're in the Zone 4. Don't need the Flawless. Could hit the Peace Shrine here, yeah, they're gonna do that. And get the Electric Dagger. They did blow up their shovel in the process though, or get it broken. Ten hearts with the potion. Looking pretty safe. Coda with Quartz, yeah. Coda doesn't get armor, does she, in her item pool? It makes sense. No, they get heavy glass, don't they? Glass and whatnot. I don't play Coda. All right, into oh yeah, Gi too. Into 4-3. No Telemonkey there for RJ. Gonna keep it honest here. On base dagger. What happened to your enchant scroll? Explosive gargoyle before. Oh, that's unfortunate. Or riff your Zone 4 boss. Double bomb after the dagger throw for the flawless victory. Oh, there's a berserk spell in the shop. Angry note that Freddy's trying to sell you. DLK or RJ getting beat up at this 4-2 exit. Has to go all the way around and then some more. Or just let RJ pass. Here we go. Finally gets around that wall of enemies. DLK into 5-3. Another commanding lead here. It's gonna be really hard for DLK to die. I'd be more worried about Dorian than anything. And here's Dead Ringer. No real quick kill. But it's a right side spawn, so easy left side scoop. Core riff for RJ, gonna use some bombs to get into phase 2. No holster strats. Also didn't use a bomb. Just went up there with the broadsword. Phase 2 for DLK. Looks like they got this one. One more hit. They're gonna get the sweep. Third loot. 8-18. GG's. that's gonna be that. Well done, both racers. That was a lot of fun. Looking at the schedule here, there is another race coming up in a half an hour, I think. No, it's an hour and a half. Okay, I read it wrong. It'll be GPA over versus MB Telethia. There's actually a bunch of races going on in an hour and a half and throughout the rest of the night, which is pretty exciting. Be sure to hit that schedule link to see when that happens. If anyone wants to race right now, I could do another call. Throw that baited hook out there. I know when Caligor was looking for race opponents earlier. I'm just trying to goad people into racing so I can commentate more. What flavor is the bait? Pomegranate. But in the shape of broccoli?